Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about mortgage payments and compare what it costs to own a home today versus last year. Because let's be honest, everything else seems to be getting more expensive lately. Groceries are up, food is up, even your morning coffee probably costs more than it did a year ago. But here's the twist. Owning a home in 2025 might actually be cheaper than it was in 2024. And it all comes down to lower interest rates. Let's break it down with real numbers and see what's actually changed. In April 2024, the average price of a home in Toronto was about $1,108,000. By March 2025, that drops slightly to $1,093,000. So overall prices stayed pretty stable. No major dips or jumps. But the real story, it's in the interest rates and how much they impact your monthly mortgage. Since June 2024, the Bank of Canada has cut interest rates 7 times in a row. We've gone from 5% down to 2.75%, where they just held the rates steady in the latest announcements on April 16, 2025. And that drop, it made borrowing money like getting a mortgage way cheaper. Let's break it down using the same $1.1 million home with a 25% down payment. That's an $880,000 mortgage. Here's what your monthly payment would look like. On April 2024, at 5.6%, you would pay $5,465 per month. And in March 2025, at 4% interest rate, you would pay $4,600 per month. And while the Bank of Canada rate is now at 2.75%, most lenders are offering mortgage rates at 4% plus or minus, which is still the major drop compared to last year. So even though home prices stayed nearly the same, that lower mortgage rate means you're saving over $864 per month just from the reduced interest rates. This is exactly what the Bank of Canada is aiming for: boost the economy by making borrowing more affordable. And for buyers, it's a real opportunity. You're not just saving a few bucks, you're lowering your cost of ownership in a big way, even if home prices stay flat. Here is the takeaway. Interest rates are down, prices are steady, monthly payments are significantly lower. So even though a lot of things are more expensive, owning a home in 2025 could actually be more affordable than last year, just because your borrowing costs are lower. And that's why it's so important to look beyond the sticker price and focus on what it really costs month to month. So if you're thinking about buying or you just want to understand how this affects your numbers, leave a comment below or reach out. I'd be happy to help you run the math. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.